Hello, Raindrops and Roses team. I hope I get to see some people here during my live video so I can get some feedback from all of you. For those of you that saw Denise's post, she has a challenge going for a small group of us, and I've been assigned to the red team, which I actually really love because for those of you which are familiar with the different color personalities, I'm very dominantly a yellow personality with a little bit of green, but I'm really trying to love and pull out any red that is inside of me. So that's something that I'm really embracing. I'm using my headphones. I've only done videos twice with headphones in. So anybody that's on, if you could just give a thumbs up, throw an emoji across, say hi, introduce yourself if maybe I don't know you, maybe you don't know me. So, hey Mary, I know you through Facebook. Hey Mary, how are you? So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Tara Marks. I'm an executive leader on Denise's team. I live near Allentown, Pennsylvania. There's a Billy Joel song. That's all I got. That'll tell you a little bit about the area. I personally don't live in the city. I kind of live out in the boonies, kind of in like farmland on a mountain in a little private area. So anyway, hey Patty, there's another familiar face. So I my story started a couple of years ago. I saw a Facebook friend post something about diffusing natural plant oils and, you know, saying how her home smelled so great and she wasn't getting sick from it. There's no harmful toxins or chemicals or anything in these essential oils she was diffusing. And that post really piqued my interest because I knew that when I was using my sprays and my plugins around my home, that those gave me headaches and made me feel nauseous. So that was really the first thing that just kind of made me look at those essential oils. And that person actually ended up being my enroller's mom. My enroller is actually one of my very best friends now. She's such a good friend, such an amazing leader. Some of you might know her, Anna Grimm. She's my goal leader, and she also helped me enroll in Young Living. So that was my first experience with seeing that Facebook post, and I was like, okay, so I don't even know what this, I did not know what essential oils meant. I didn't really know the term aromatherapy, like, I mean, and I don't know if that's something similar that you guys experienced, like you, before you joined Young Living, did you really know anything about essential oils? I knew like squat. So, Anna's mom was, you know, telling me about these essential oils and the different benefits and why I'll like them and everything. And I was just like, okay, interesting. That's a lot of money to make my home smell good. And she was telling me all the other benefits, but that wasn't completely speaking to me, you know, just at the core. I was really like, I just want my home to smell good and I don't want to be sick from it. So but she kept encouraging me to, you know, look at the information and look at the products and invited me to some events. And I went to this open house and it was at a restaurant and they were doing Zyto scans there. And I just remember sitting there and looking around the room and going, okay, so these women are just applying essential oils and they're smelling essential oils and they just look good and feel good and they're healthy and everything's great. I'm like, it just didn't, I didn't get it. It didn't jive to me. But it was shortly after that experience, actually, after I thought about it more, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want I do want to get these oils. It was lined up with everything I had already been doing in my life. I was already leading a more natural path to wellness. I had done a home birth with my daughter. I personally didn't want to go to the hospital. I did my research. It was very rare that I heard people have amazing and great experiences when birthing in a hospital. It wasn't that. So, that just gives you a little snippet of what kind of lifestyle I was, already starting to lead. And so there was nothing jaw-dropping or anything crazy that made me want to join. It just matched up and lined up with everything I was already doing to just lead a healthy lifestyle. And I had no idea. I didn't have a clue back then. I did not know I was going to be telling people about these oils. I didn't know I was going to be leading a team. I didn't know I was going to be doing vendor events. I had zero intention to do any of that. I was working a job in retail. I was a store manager of a $1 million plus a year store at the big mall in our area locally, and I was, making good money and had health benefits for my family and everything. I had zero intention to share this with anyone or to make this a business. So at that time when I was working retail and it was holiday, when I first started with my Young Living membership and my kit and everything, I was just kind of dabbling here and there, diffusing a little bit, because that's really was the intent for what I got at this, the starter kit and the membership for and everything. And once I started learning more and started to understand that this was an actual lifestyle, it really started to click for me. And I just naturally started sharing with people. When I saw a class about, a natural cleaner and the thieves cleaner and all this kind of stuff, it really was overwhelming for me. I was like, listen, like in my mind, not to anybody, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around the essential oils. Like, let me just try to figure out what's going on with the oils. Like, I can't get into like the skincare, and the shampoos and the soaps and the thieves cleaner. Like, that's like, let me just try to figure this out. Like, I knew I wanted to get there at some point. But I was overwhelmed already to begin with, which I just wanted to learn everything there was about the oils. And then I'd seen this class, after I saw this class about thieves cleaner, it was, shortly after that, maybe whatever, a day or two or a couple days later, I was cleaning my bathroom, and it was in January. It was winter in Pennsylvania. So it was probably, 15 or 20 degrees outside. So I didn't have the window open. And while I'm cleaning, I'm getting nauseous. I'm getting a headache. I feel like crap. And I'm like, this is like stupidity. Like, I think it's going to be so overwhelming to get like a natural plant-based cleaner from the place that I'm already getting wholesale pricing from. This really, really makes no sense. And on top of that, after I clean the bathroom, it's not just me getting sick. It's my husband walking in and he's breathing in all the fumes. And then it's my 2.5-year-old daughter walking into the bathroom, probably putting her hands all over the counter and then, eating food and putting her hands in her mouth, whatever little toddlers do. I'm like, this is stupidity. I mean, what is the investment in thieves cleaner? Our wholesale price is like $22, or $23 maybe. It's nothing. So shortly after that, I actually ended up getting like the whole thieves kit. I don't remember if it might have been the thieves starter kit, or it might have been the thieves essential rewards kit, one of those. So that really propelled me to help, sharing all of this information with everybody. And the thing that I am most passionate about now, my Young Living story, I feel like it's just started. I've been a member for 3.5 years now. So I've been a member for a couple of years. I've been using the oils. I use the shampoo, the conditioner, the skincare, the hand purifier, and now the makeup. I mean, I use a lot of different things. But the newest thing that I've really found, and I feel like it's, part of my story to share with people so they can have their own Young Living stories, was it was about a month ago. It was like the last couple of days in January. I actually ran an online class for oils and romance. And I've done a bunch of in-person classes. I've done a bunch of classes online, where you just put posts into an event or in a group or something. I've done Facebook Lives, like this, where I teach a class. But I have never seen such an amazing response from any type of class from when I did that oils and romance class. It was like the light bulb was going off for ladies. It was like, I don't think we talk about this stuff as women. Like, we're not talking about hormones and how we feel about sex and just those physical relationships with our partners. Like, when we're like, we all know, and some of you, maybe you're just product users in this group. Some of you are business builders. Some of you are sharing as a hobby. I know some of you are like at all different stages with your young living story and your young living journey. But like, health and wellness is not just getting up in the morning and feeling energized because you drank your Ningxia Red and you took all your supplements and you're diffusing your your Citrus Fresh or your Abundance or something. Like, there's a component to our health and wellness, like our emotions and our physical health and all of those things, with feeling and actually being physically connected to your partner. In my case, it's with my husband. Hey, ladies. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Emily. So I'm discovering that we're not talking about this as women. There might be guys in here. If you guys are watching this, men need this too. So totally. We need to talk about this. Like, this is a thing. People are not thriving in that area. And I think that's very important to a relationship. I think that's really important to a marriage. So the light bulb that's going off for me right now is that we can help actually save marriages and relationships. That is mind-boggling. Like, that is just like, that's serious. Like, we could save families. So I don't know if any of you have thought about that, or if you've, looked at any of the Lucy Libido, the groups or the book or anything like that. But it's important stuff. And it's important because we're not really talking about it. Like, we need to talk about this. We need to share with each other. And even if after I did that class, it wasn't just like the comments, it was also like the private messages I was, getting from people after the class. Like, women need this. And I mean, maybe it's a man challenge as well, but I know women need that. So that's my newest thing. I love encouraging women to, just be confident within themselves, whether it's, finding essential oils to support their emotions, whether it's helping them feel better with their outward appearance and, trying that Savvy Minerals makeup so they can do it in a clean and healthy way without putting harmful toxic ingredients in their face, or whether it's introducing them to essential oils that'll support their hormones in a lot more ways than just mood and energy. And y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so my Young Living story has not ended. I'm still in the middle of, not even the middle of it. I feel like I just got started. So I've never gone live in this group before. I'm so glad that some of you got on with me tonight. And you're going to be seeing a couple, I think there's 12 of us total that you're going to be seeing all of our Young Living stories over the next week. So that's really exciting. I can't wait to see everybody else's story. One of the members from the blue team is going to be going after me. So maybe you'll hear from her tonight or tomorrow. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. You can, I use Facebook Messenger. You can always message me. And I'm so glad you're all here. Anyway, Hey, Tanya. Hey, Carol. I'm just getting off. So have a good night. Thanks for listening to my story, and I will see everybody around. And go Team Red.